So last night for $20, my friend asked me to go to his house and exorcise the demons in his house, and I ended up summoning more demons so that way he thinks that it's exorcised, but then he'll pay me more to come back. He also gave me a copy of Dune. He didn't like it, and he said, "Here, man, I'm sure you'll enjoy it." I don't know if that was an insult or not, but ladies and gentlemen, I did enjoy it. I was going to record a different video today, but after sitting down and being so mesmerized by this beautiful, beautiful book, that I kind of forgot about it, and now I'm going to tell you guys about it. It is like 7 in the afternoon. Well, I guess evening. And I just finished reading the book. I got home at around like 11. Haven't picked up an electronic until now. And I'm going to tell you guys about Dune. By no means do I have the right or do I have the knowledge, possessed to give you a good review. But I'm going to give you a Toll Warden review. And whether that's good or not is completely up to your own interpretation. I've never done a book review on this channel before. Okay? So, let's get right into it. Dune is by Frank Herbert and was published in 1965 under the genre of epic space opera. I know that's a crazy genre, but I never thought I'd actually, fuck with it this much. See, in my personal opinion, Dune isn't just this science fiction novel, fucking Star Wars or something. Or some nerdy shit like Star Trek. It's nothing like that. No. This thing is really dense. I mean, literally, it's 700 pages. But it's literally dense, literarily dense, literarily, that type of shit, because of what it's about. It is a philosophical, piece, if in my opinion, that really goes into things about power, religion, ecology, economy, destiny, worship. I guess I already said that. The details in this book is just amazing. It's very ambitious, I'll tell you that much. It is, I've never seen anything quite like it. I've always made references, oh, this desert looking area is like Dune. You know what I mean? Oh, this is like Dune. And then I never actually read Dune until now. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of things I really like about this book. And I'm going to give each part its own section. I'll put a title card. And yeah, we're going to get into the world building now. Something I really appreciate that Frank Herbert does in this book that I feel like a lot of authors don't do is the world building he sets up in the first one, so the second one will flow more easy. I haven't gotten the second one yet, but I'm gonna put aside money for it. I don't have a good job, but I'll tell you what, I'm very excited for it because the world building in this one was amazing. So the story, I'm gonna give you the backstory, right? So the story focuses on a planet called Arrakis, Arakai? I actually don't know. Arrakis. I'm going to call it Arrakis. That might be wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? And it seems like the only valuable substance in this universe, or the source of the most valuable substance in this universe, is spice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just step aside for a second and tell you guys something that's actually historically true. A lot of desert places, the Levantine, I'm probably gonna say that wrong. The Levantine, basically think Aladdin. That's the best example I can give y'all, just so that way you'll understand. Those areas did have a lot of spice flow, that was part of their trade. So having this desert planet be the source of the most powerful thing in the universe and its spice is really genius. That's really, really I like that. I fuck with that. That takes a historical thing and makes it something bigger. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Now, Herbert's world building, Jesus Christ, is super cool. It's legendary almost. See, it's political world building is definitely probably the most intricate, but there's also its own custom religion. You got the fucking economics. There's the environmental science that they have this was written in 1965, yet it has a better understanding of environmental science than some people I know today. There are people out here who are talking about global warming doesn't exist. motherfucker, this guy was in 1965 and he had a better idea of that. The desert culture of the Fremen, I think that's what they're called, they're basically like noble houses, right? Like, think kingdoms, or like, I want to say almost more like feudal Japan. Like, you got families and stuff. It's like a tree, a lineage, right? And they beef with each other. They beef with each other because the spice is the most powerful. Control the spice, control the universe. That type of shit. It's oh my god, that's where Old Spice. Have you ever seen those Old Spice commercials? Control the spice, control the universe. It's really, that's where it comes from. And yeah, there's all kind of like sisterhoods, brotherhoods. It's really detailed. Yeah. I'm gonna get into the characters now. Again, I told you I've never done this before. If this is good, let me know. So let me give you guys a bit of a backstory on like something really funny that happened before I read Dune. So I was playing Helldivers the night before I went to bed, and they just released this new like outfit for the Dust Devils, which is like a desert themed bug killing like I guess like outfit. You get the Dust Devils as a war bond, and then they sell extra outfits and weapons with it. And I already kind of had like a Dune vibe from the Dust Devils just looking at it. But the Gloomstalker outfit is literally the main character of Dune. You get a machete, you get the fucking whole like drifter cloak, you got the yellow shit, you got the sun on your back called Eternal Corona. The whole thing is a Dune reference, and I didn't even realize it. I just got it because it was cool. I got the whole set because it was cool. I didn't realize that it was actually just a Dune reference, which makes sense because the Dust Devil set is like meant to kill bugs. Like, you get the spear gun to hunt the Hive Lords, which are just the sandworms. I know about the sandworms outside of the book. I knew about them beforehand, but still, like that outfit in Helldivers is literally just Paul Atreides. Paul Atreides. I'm sorry, I haven't seen the movie yet. Okay, I don't know how they say these things. I'm gonna watch it and be like, damn, I'm dumb. No. So the whole outfit in Helldivers is Paul Atreides, if you were wondering. Now, Paul Atreides, you're probably like, who the fuck is that? What are you talking about? He's the main character of Dune. That's who he is. And he is probably one of my favorite main characters in an opera, like space opera, I have seen in a hot minute. Usually when it comes to like space characters, like main characters, like a person you follow, they're too edgy, or I guess too stupid if you include Rey, but I'm not a Star Wars guy. You know, basically, like, they always have a bit of grit to them, and while Paul does have that, Paul is really charismatic, in my opinion. I'm sure other people will disagree. Now, the backstory for Paul, these are spoilers, by the way. So he was an heir to the house Atreides. It's one of the houses, right? Remember that whole lineage thing? And his family was betrayed and destroyed, put simply. And Paul's journey is kind of like Ye Nine Souls. He's on a journey for revenge, survival, prophecy. And he has these all kinds of questions about, is it really right to worship heroes? Because, you know, they worship heroes. And personally, in my opinion, he is the best iteration of, like, gritty space character, right? So, like, the characters can, all of them can feel very emotionally distant. Herbert, especially at times. What the hell? As I'm recording this, a tonsil stone just came out of my mouth. No wonder. I was wondering why I felt like I was struggling to breathe today. I felt scratchy. What the hell? Paul Atreides saved me from a tonsil stone. Think about that. Where was I? Right, okay, so Herbert really focuses more on ideas and strategy more than emotional expression, which, I mean, makes sense. Living on a fucking desert planet, really tough. And especially one as, well, I guess as important as Arrakis. Araki? I don't know. I can't believe a tonsil stone fell. I don't even know where it came from. I cleaned my teeth pretty damn well. That's fucking surprising. I'm more concerned about that than the book right now. Hold on, we're gonna go to themes next, so I can take a second for myself. So, the themes of the book are by no means heavy-handed, but if you're smart enough, you will catch on to them. I feel like that's kind of the common consensus. Like, some people will think, oh, I notice some themes and I don't notice others. And that's totally fine if you don't notice it. Not everyone is like able to dissect like literary things as they're reading it. And I'm not. That's not. I'm not calling anyone. I'm not trying to call anyone stupid. But like me myself with my autistic brain, I hyperanalyze everything I see personally. So I kind of caught on to this stuff more than other people did. So if you're wondering what the themes are, as if I haven't told you already, I'm just going to go over them one more time. Okay, just so we're all on the same page. All right. That's not even a pun I meant to make. All right. So we got the dangers of charismatic leaders. You know, corruption, government corruption. I mean, we're seeing that in real time, America. Fuck. We got manipulation of religion, environmental stewardship, political power and corruption, and fate versus free will. We have everything except the last one happening in America right now. If the last one happens, we're in Dune. I'm sorry. If you're in the Midwest and you're in a desert, there's gonna be sandworms. I can't stop them. I can't. I'm sorry. No, I actually do really like the themes. I think it goes really hand in hand. And while I do kind of use this book as like an escapist thing, like, wow, this is beautiful. Like, it's fucked up, but it's beautiful. I love this book. It is safe to say a lot of parallels are happening right now. So, in my opinion, the strengths of this book is that it is deeply intelligent and it has a lot of political intrigue. It's rich with complex world building. It's got a lot of depth. Like, it's got a lot of depth. It throws information at you. Like, you better remember this because this is gonna be important later. It's kind of like Undertale, like orange to move, blue is to not. That's put simply. It's a lot more detailed than that. It's very influential and very genre defining, like kind of like Lovecraft and that shit. Now, in my opinion, the weaknesses for someone like me, and a lot of you guys, if you guys ever read Dune, very dense terminology. There is literally a glossary in the back of the book of unique terms they use in the book. Like a different language. They have a language, guys. It's crazy. Sometimes it's also like One Piece style pacing. Like, oh, I'm going to place a block, and there's going to be like 4 different angles of it, and the backstory of me placing the block, you know what I mean? And it can sometimes feel a little emotionally restrained. Now, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of that because, again, my brain interprets things differently, but it does go well with the book. Those are just weaknesses I think I have with it, and I think you guys might have with it if you ever read it. I'm talking about my normal audience. If you're new here, hi, welcome to Toll Warden channel. We're usually not this coherent. Yeah. I'm gonna give you my thesis now. If you enjoy a almost borderline escapist reality with a lot of depth, immersion, and just like a really good story, and you're looking for something a little more challenging to read, if you're looking for something more interesting and more intricate and very well thought out, kind of based in very much based in reality, but also distant enough to actually, really submerge yourself in it. And if you really like complex science fiction that isn't Star Wars, I'm sorry, but I can't. Or Star Trek, I'm not a big fan of either of those. But if you're looking for something different, Dune is that. I will say, there were some times in the book I forgot it was science fiction. Like, it feels very magical. I mean, spice is, it's pretty fucking magical. From what I can gather, it seems like more like an arcane source than anything else, but I don't know. That's my review of the first book. If you like this review, please let me know. I've never done this before. But if you did, leave a like and subscribe. I never ask you guys that. But please, it'd help me boost in the algorithm. Kind of need it lately. And if you guys like it, I'll review the next book. I don't even know what the next book is called. I'm going to go look on Amazon or something. Bye.